How you doing, everybody? Beerman here. Welcome back to some more Subnautica Below Zero. We've got a lot of things to do today, but today we're going to concentrate on expanding our base. There's a lot of things we picked up, a lot of recipes, a lot of blueprints, and we got to utilize them. We also need to continue our quest to make our base go as low as possible without having to get out, which is cool. And I'll show you, there's a few things that are driving me a bit crazy. No, sea truck is fantastic and it comes with storage all over the place, but I've got it all full all over the place. Not great. And I don't have any room in my base because I've only got that temporary space in the beginning. So I need to build a much bigger place. The ideal thing to build would be down, where is it? In the section right here would be to build one of these large rooms, start putting all sorts of, storage, stand-up storage. Let's see, we do have stand-up storage, right? It is right there, the lockers. A lot more than that. So we need to get those in. We need a place. We need some grow beds. We need water filtration stuff and things. We got a busy day to do. But let me show you what I've done. I've done a little homework ahead of time. So let's climb down because, as you know, right, I'll show you. We're down. We go down here. Instant down. We're at 28. Okay, thank you. And now we're at 80. Now I put in these cross ones here because it's the easiest way to get around the ladders. And if we go down even further, oh wait, before we do, I'll show you what I did. I've put in a big room. That's right. Look at the big room. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Now these rooms can be divided. I don't have my habitat builder on me. No, I have to run back and get that, but I'll do that in a second. So we can divide this room up into pieces. We can also put a glass roof over it, and we can put all sorts of windows on the sides. We can bulk it up if we want to, and things like that. And this thing's gonna bite me. I knew it. Jerk. Okay, right, so here we are, 80 meters down. Pretty cool. Did that just give me some water? Yes, it did. Thank you very much. And we can go even further down. As you can see, I've got a ladder here and 80 meters and boom, we're 105. Cool. Now you can't get out here because I've not bothered to do that, but this is as far down as I've gone. I can show you, let's see, that's the annoying thing about those ladders, what it looks like. Let's step outside and dive down and I'll show you where we're at and then what things we kind of sort of want to build. So let's go all the way down. Where are you? Down here. So we're down to here. This is only temporary. We can go even lower if we want because we really want to go all the way down there and be able to look up. That's the whole point of this. Now, we also need a place to put a water filtration system. I don't want to put it in there. That's probably going to be a good area to build bedrooms, build some place to craft and store stuff, things like that. But we can build other places down here. So we get a water filtration. Maybe we can even put in some of our power, move it from up there and just save that up. Oh my goodness, will you stop that? That wasn't very nice. So, right, let me go and get my habitat builder thing. And do I have any of these? Yeah, thank you, boom. What a waste. Let me get up there and get that, and I'll show you some of the things we want to do and the things we want to build. All right, one of the first things I want to do is I want to move this battery charger. And the reason for that is I seem to enter over down there and then have to walk all the way down there, back and forth. So that's no good. Second thing I want to do is I want to get a first grow bed exterior. We've got plenty of space. We can also get rid of this guy because we really don't. He doesn't bring in much power. So let's grab that back. Boom. Okay. Now let's get our exterior grow bed right there. And we'll start trying to get some things growing for ourselves, right?
Lets you grow plants and vegetables, providing flavorful options for evading scurvy.
Thank you. So now we can, hopefully, so if we say, right, what do I want to put in there? I don't think we can put any of these things in there because there aren't seeds. But we can put, say, like even that ribbon plant, antenna seeds. So the things that we've whacked with a knife, essentially. So like, boom, one of those. I think, can we do multiple? So we've got antenna. Let's see how that works. Maybe we could put multiple. I don't know. You know what? Let's try this. There are the things that we can grow. I think we can whack those for more seeds kind of thing. So we grow one, whack it with a seed thing, and then grow another one. Let's get one of these here. Gel sack and these clippings. So I want to see if I can grow those. So we can put the spiral plant in there, which is good. We can't get it out. Once it's done, we have to pick it. And we can put one of these gel sacks in there. So they're all going to start growing. When they're fully grown, what we can do is we can take a knife and see. So now we have a seed. Boom. It's gel seed spores. We can put that in there like so. And we can pick that up. And now we have it available to us. Similar with the, oh, that's growing. That's growing. Where is my spiral plant? I don't see that growing anywhere. We'll have to come back. So now we're growing stuff and things, which is cool. And we can put other things in there and grow some more. I'm going to take all this stuff that's decomposing and just kind of shove it into the, what's it called here, power thing, even though I am eventually going to move that. Okay, here we are where we come in with our sea truck. We come through, and this hallway is where I'm going to start putting some of these charger pieces, right? So we modules, let's see, we want the battery charger. We're going to stick that right there. Boom. Now, do we have any batteries to charge? Yeah, we got one. Good. So it's right there. Can we build that right now? Oh, I need to build a few stuff and things for that. That's okay. We'll leave that go. The other thing we want is the interior. Where is it? Miscellaneous. Is it where are the walls and the door interior pieces? There you go. So we can put large room partitions. We can put in a large room door. Really want to get the vehicle upgrade station. Oh yeah, that's one of the things that we want to build as well, is the moon pool, so we can dock our vehicle, but also the more so that we want to put our prawn suit there once we get it. Okay, cool. Right, we don't have the stuff to do that, but let's head down. I get to empty some of the stuff and things that I have. And you know what I have? I've got lots of titanium. Let me grab some titanium and I'll meet you down there. Okay, here we go. I've not planned this layout yet, so this will be quite interesting. What do I want to do? I want storage area. I also want to get this roof on. I should really get myself some of that, but I'll do that in a bit. I want to be able to craft. I want to build a bed of sorts, you know, build myself something to sleep in, make myself look good. Look, a double quilted bed, a quilted double bed. Definitely want one of those babies. I don't want anybody's name attached to my bed, so although Fred's bed looks pretty awesome. So we got to kind of build out an area where we could do that. So we've got these right here. So if we come in, you have to snap them too. You have choices of where you can go. And we can spin it. Can we spin it? We can't spin it. Yeah, so you can only do it like that and partition them off like that. So boom and boom. Can put them there, which is weird, right? We already got a wall. Why would we do that? I guess that's just divides it into a room. right? And then we can make ourselves an area. All right, let me have a play. I'll bring it back and decide how I want to do this. All right, well, this is kind of sort of what I'm looking for. So we come in here and we have this area. Go through this door. You have another area. So we can partition it off that way. It comes out pretty cool. I like the sound. And if we can get a glass dome, it'll be cool. So we can kind of fill this area with lockers and maybe a crafting station. Fill this area with bed stuff and things, right?
What happens as you are sleeping? I was being pulled from illogical world to illogical world, with you at the center of them all.
I was dreaming. The brain processes in mysterious ways when we sleep.
Does it serve a purpose? It was such disorienting and fragmented thought. Random images and sensations.
No one is completely sure what it does. There are theories, but every human dreams. Many other mammals too.
Is it enjoyable?
It can be. We can experience impossible joy, and also impossible terror in our dreams. Sometimes I can fly. Sometimes I call out to Sam and can't reach her. Sometimes I'm in my underwear, defending my doctoral thesis. It's a mixed bag.
Your biofeedback indicates that flying is the most enjoyable dream. I therefore hope you have many more of those. Mainly for my own safety.
Wow. Well, I tried out the bed, as you can see, and that was the end result. Well, here we are. I built this little area. You cannot build doors here, which is annoying. And so I wonder if I need to kind of make it go across here. And maybe we'll just make this all a bunch of bedrooms, but because what we can do, oh, here we go, we can put a wall out to here, and then I've got no titanium. Okay, let me get rid of this quick, and then we can build that. So we can put that there, and we can put that there, right? Like so. And then what we can do is we can close this off, and we can make it so this is kind of like a corridor with bedrooms off to the side. Now, I don't know if we can put the hatch over there. Nope, the hatch is going to be there unless we put the hatch here. Let's try that. Let's put that over here. Right, hatch, where are you, hatch? You are there. See, so you can only go in particular places. So we can go there, right? And we can come in and out, and that's the corridor, right? And we don't have to worry about that. And then these can become bedrooms. So let's deconstruct that and that, right? And then add those interior pieces to here. Getting the build is a bit funky, as you could tell. You can do that. You can only... Oh, where is it? Where is it? There's a way. Oh, as you can see. Oh, why can't we build there? You can do it there. You can do it there. You do it there. You can't build it in between. Well, let's see. Is that enough room to get behind it? Let's build it and see. Oh, that's super annoying, isn't it? And we're back. Okay. This is what I got so far. So you come in here, we'll make like a little corridor down here. Probably put some storage pieces here. Got this area, which I'm going to kind of decorate. I've got Beerman's quarters here. Go in, got a bed. Nice big living space for me. Oh, I've just produced some more water, thank you. And that's it. So if we put, like, let's say instead of wall lockers, let's go here, interior modules, lockers. Now there's bunch of ways we can fit them in here, but let's try it against that wall right there. Boom. And then you come over here, you can see there's a ton of storage in here, which is pretty cool, right? And we can put multiple in here. What I want to do is kind of see if I put the water filtration system. So that's an interior piece, right? And let's get ourselves that. All right, so I need... Oh, I can never do that. We need copper wire and arrow gel. Let me see if I can go get those and see how big it is. And if we put it here, this becomes like a little area for getting drinks. We can put shells and decorations and stuff and things, and that'll be cool. And we're back. Okay, I got everything I need to make this baby. Let's get it put in. Here it is. Where can we put it? Oh, okay. Looks like it needs to go on an outside wall. That's cool. Works out okay for me because it's right where I want it to be. And so all that's going to happen is it's going to start making water for us. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, this is a good area. Now I also have these things. Let's see. Let's just bind that to one. And we can start putting some posters up in our room. Can we put it up? Oh, yep. Right click. There you go. Keep calm. Truck on. I'm going to put this one out here next to the water. Give it a nice look. Look at that. Right. So we managed to put all our artwork up. We also have some of these. So into that we've got shelves and stuff. We could put wall planters, purely decorational. Can we put it on any wall? Doesn't look like we put it on these walls. We can put it in our room, but that looks horrible. All right, look, we've got good things going on here. I've got a little bench where you can sit. See? Look at me sitting. And in my room, I've got a desk, got a chair and a desk, got some wall shelves we could put things. We got posters all over the place. Probably could use putting some planters, indoor planters. I think they are like these chic plant pot, composite plant pot, and basic indoor grow beds. Ooh, plant shelf, wall mounted plant pot. Oh man, how do you not want one of these babies? Look at that. And let's get one of these now. And I need to put something in it, of course. Right? Just changing the atmosphere. Right, the next thing, what do I want to do? So we got this going on. We've got storage going down here. Probably should put another crafting thing down here, or the modification station. Yeah, we can move that down here. Crafting and building. And what we need is ultimately, let's go here because it's easier to pin it this way. Unpin all, thank you. Unpin all, thank you. That's much better. Where is it? I want to get one of these babies. So that means we need 4 enameled glass and 2 lithium. Wow, that's going to be quite a chore. And we're back. Okay, I have now got my fabricator down here to go along with these lockers and my modification station. But most importantly, you know what we need? We need this baby. Ready? Let's do it. Oh, I'm excited. This is what it's all about. Coming underwater and looking up, right? Twisty bridges and all. Wow. Okay, we need more hull strength, but look at all that. Isn't that cool? Let's go in our room and see what it looks like in our room. Oh yeah, look at that. Sleeping in the bed, looking up. That is awesome. All right, so cool. Well, do we get any more water yet? Look at that. We've got salt deposit. Great. That's not what I wanted, but okay. And we're back. Okay. Well, I've been a busy boy and I need to show you, but I've also had some problems and I need to talk you through them and let you know what's going on. So let me pop out here. We'll go all the way up. I'm swimming manually. That's right. It's okay. And I'm going to start with showing you the outside here, what's going on. What I've done is I've got all these outdoor grow beds. Look at that. All growing so nicely. These are not ready to chop, and then I can finish filling that in. These are really cool because you can just grab them and eat them. They'll regrow. These, well, you always need those. And these are good for making batteries. All pretty cool. Hopefully I can get a whole bunch more lined up down here. Now, on to the bigger problems. In here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. I have emptied this whole space. I want to put one of these things on here. that. Problem is, we have no structural integrity. And what happened was I built on a few pieces and it cracked. And then suddenly there was water everywhere in my base. And not just here, but I mean all the way around, except if you went down. Down here, it was not flooded. Up here, flooded. Weird. Anyway, I had to run around quickly trying to find out where to repair it. And it took a while, and then it drained. Got through it. Not a big deal. It was somewhere over here, something like that. It was just in an odd space. I wasn't prepared. Next thing, look at my power. I'm barely making it with power. I need to fix that desperately. So I'm going to try to fix it right now. I've never tested this, so let's do it. I had to make a couple of these guys, exterior modules, the solar panels, because otherwise I wouldn't have survived. But let's start with deconstructing this. This should cause us to lose all power. It's not a problem. Boom. Now, temporarily, I am just going to put this here. I want to build it somewhere else, but for now, we'll just get this in there. Boom. It's inactive because we need to stick one of these rods in there. Where is it? Boom. Whoa. That sounded pretty hefty. Look at that. See, so we're going to have a ton of power and I can deconstruct those. I've got a couple more of these rods. Don't know what we could do, how we refill them, but we'll figure that out in a bit. But for now, we are happy days with power. Finally. All right, a few more things. Let's, I'll tell you what, I'm going to start by giving you a tour right from the beginning. There's something I changed, and we'll get rid of those. First, I used to have this hatch over here, and I hated it. And I tried to move it, and I couldn't find it. So, but I put it out here, so that way, boom, I'm right into the grow beds now. And I like that. As you can see, this is the long path to the other section. This is no longer going to be the bay, the main section of the base. This is going to be a growing area and see what else we can do. Then we walk down this absolutely amazing clear hallway, take a look at the coolest spear truck ever, and we come into the power room. Power room has got to be fixed because I hate having to go through that to get to my C truck. And we have our battery area. Oh, I need to recharge a battery. There you go. Take one back. And that's where C truck goes. All good. And we come back out of here. Then we go over here. Now we can exit the building right here, which works pretty cool, as you can see down there. Or we can go down the old ladder. Boom. Now, down the ladder, what I did was I have put in this. Look at this. This is an observatory. Is that what it's called? Let's have a look. Is it? Yeah, observatory. That's pretty cool. Look at that. You can just sit out here and just look at the world. Watch the fishes go by. It's pretty cool. And you can attack me as much as you want to. But this curved little section of glass, I really liked it. It takes a heck of a lot of structural integrity. Oh, I didn't even realize you can look down in this thing too. It's a shame they didn't build something to put there like a seat. But that's cool. Oh, you know what? You just gave me an idea. Can I do that? Can I put a seat here? Let's put a captain's chair. Miscellaneous. Can we put a captain's chair? Where is it? Command chair. Can we put one? Oh, we can do. Let's turn it that way. There you go. Thanks for the idea, guys. Boom. Now, we can just sit here. Watch the world go by. Oh, that's awesome. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you. Okay, coming back here into the main base. Now, we can go even further down. That leads to absolutely nothing. But because I had structural integrity issues, I had to put these on here just temporarily. They'll be removed. I'll have to figure out another way to get myself more structural integrity, but I'll figure that out later. In the meantime, let's come into the main section here. So this is kind of the crafting building area. We've got our fabricators, we've got all of our lockers and our modification station. Going around the corner, we've got kind of like a little dining area. Here's where you get your filtration machine. You get some water and salt. Here's a table. You can sit down. Oh, not enough space to sit. Oh man. All right. Well, let me get rid of that. Let me fix that. Oops, sorry. Come on. There you go. Now let's try putting that back and giving some more room to sit. How about that? Boom. Okay. Now we can sit at the bench. There's a table. Have a drink. Pretty cool. We got the little countertop here. And for neatness sakes, we have a trash can. We just chuck stuff in there that we don't want. That's pretty cool. Now, in our Beerman room, as you can see, we've decorated a whole bunch. And we've got a picture on the desk. That's me and Sam. Is that Sam? No, that's not Sam. That's the lady I had interest in. And a bed where we can sleep and all that. Now, I have these things here. Let's put that in one. And where can we put that? We can put that. Can we put it on the shelf? We can do, but it doesn't look good on the shelf. Now, we don't really need a shaving kit. I mean, I would assume that we don't need a shaving kit, but it's pretty cool. And what else did we have? We had this framed picture, which can go here too. Boom. Oh man, look at that. That's so cool. Awesome. And there you go. This is our little bedroom. And you can see out the top. Pretty cool. Coming over here, I built myself an aquarium. Look at that. Put some fish in it. The penguinos in there and everything. When we get some really cool fish down the bottom that I can just grab, we can just bring it in here because we've got space for 4 more. I love that. But one thing I wanted to do is to jazz up this area a little more is to put in the jukebox. There you go. So we can put that right outside of our room.
The
Boom.
jukebox lets you listen to music in your base. No one said survival couldn't be funky.
Wow. Well, survival's about to get funky. Let's have a play. Now, like everything else, you just got to hover over the button that you want and then play it. So let's just hit play. Sorry to interrupt, guys, but it looks like YouTube has given me, not a copyright strike, but send me a warning that the first song that I play on the jukebox is copyrighted, so we can't play the song. But there's some really cool dialogue that goes on, so I'll leave you to read it instead of listening to it. So back to the video, and here's to a minute of silence. Wow, that was pretty cool. But we've got this one here, which is Miracle of Sound Deep Blue. It's very loud. Rocket Gaming Subnautica Stimulus. I like the little wave nets there. That's pretty cool. And, ooh, Jukebox 1. Mellow. There you go. Cool. That's our jukebox. Oh, check this out, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a jukebox speaker here. Boom. Now let's go back and turn on the jukebox and see what it sounds like in there. So we can just chill, watch the fish. Wait, that's not the one I want. I want the... That's the mellow one, is it? Yeah, let's go back to the mellow one. Ah, nice. Let's go back over to our observatory. Yeah. Have a seat. Listen and enjoy. I'll tell you what, guys, that's going to be it for today. Man, I had a lot of fun doing this. I hope you enjoyed it. It's come out pretty good. I'm really impressed with some of the things I can do. This game is not a proper building game at all, is it? But that doesn't stop us from being able to do some pretty cool things in this game. And next time, what we need to do is go start looking for some alien artifacts. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good time. I had a great time, as always. If you did enjoy the video, do let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment. And as always, feel free to subscribe. And until the next one, I'll see you.